So recently, a bunch of unaired pilots found their way online, dating back to the 90s. What I want to do is, look at these pilots and determine two things. One, did it have potential? And two, how different would popular culture be if this pilot was picked up for series? Today we're opening up the pilot vault and looking at the pilot for a show called Awkward Situations for Men. Now, have you ever heard of the movie Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey? Basically, the plot of it is he has to say yes to absolutely every opportunity that comes his way. Well, that movie was written by a comedian called Danny Wallace from the UK. Now, I've only ever seen Danny Wallace on an episode of Mock the Week, and I thought he was pretty funny. I thought he was alright. But then, me and Richie sat down to watch this pilot, and it's got to be one of the worst things I've ever seen. Let's just dive right into it. Are you ready for some awkward situations for men?
Yeah!
Yeah! Right, so let's watch this. We've taken a quick break from hunting and just like punching deers and stuff.
Oh, aye.
Right, let's get ready for some awkward situations.
Let's go.
Great green screen.
Amazing.
Okay, Danny, it's already
I thought that was Russell Howard, didn't
No, it's Danny Wallace, a British comedian.
Ah.
He wrote the movie Yes Man.
Oh, what?
This is meant to be San Francisco, but that green screen is dreadful. Got neither of them. They've got matching hairlines.
I've enjoyed smoothie face smoothies on 2 continents now, and they have always been very expensive.
What?
It's meant to be a joke, I think. So the whole point of this is it's a British guy trying to make it in America.
I want you to have this.
Oh, come on.
Danny Wallace is not a good actor, is he?
Look at me. I'm an American gentleman. Hold the mayo.
Hold the mayo. That's the joke he came up with, hold the mayo.
I'm the guy who means stuff. Call me, Danny.
That was the most that was like aliens interacting for the first time.
Yeah.
And the way he ran off, that's how aliens think humans walk away from conversations.
Yeah, like, why did he sprint?
Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, it's
No
him.
way. Oh!
Okay, I kind of like this intro. I kind of like this, man.
Yeah, this is quite fun, to be fair.
They've turned the saturation right up.
Wonder why everyone looks orange.
For men.
And women too.
That wasn't funny. The Queen's leg. Oh, that's that old joke, isn't it? Waiting for the Queen's legs to open so you can have a drink.
First American.
For God's sake.
You said
I am in Egypt, yes.
They just literally said blah blah blah.
Yeah. Man, would it convince you if I said I was like in Egypt and then just had a man next to me going blah 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 blah?
so he's going to teach me how to swim.
I can do, well.
What was the joke there?
You should see how like blank faces. I hate this comedian.
You know what, man? We turned into children. We was distracted by the happy high saturation intro song. Right, this hasn't been very manly so far.
Yeah.
No one's punched anyone. No one said anything sexist.
This promotion when I was in London, and I need you to help me make a fresh start. It's a whole new me.
I love that.
Past is forgotten.
Great. Thank you.
I am so like, this is like comedy. It's like Wetwood, comedy Wetwood. Can't even make a joke about it. Just like, what's going on?
Oh, they're gonna go for some physical comedy, aren't they? Why would they have a character in alone in a... Oh, yeah, they are. Yep.
There we go. Yeah. They need something.
Oh, have they done that just so she'll take her top off?
Yeah.
Yep. now this is manly.
Oh, now the bras got it. Yeah, there we go. There's the
Wait,
plot.
Kevin, no.
Don't bully me.
Now that was an awkward situation for a man, am I right, man?
Awkward situations for men. I write about them.
Yeah. Hey, dude. Don't you hate it when your boss has got a top off?
Hey, an American policeman. A cop.
How long has he been in America for? He's absolutely seen a policeman. numerous times.
Why is he looking at us, man?
He is as well.
He's looking directly into the camera.
Looking into the soul.
He's gonna ignore his call. Oh,
He's
very
gonna do that
funny.
joke when he ignores it.
Very
Yeah.
fun. That was an awkward situation for man.
Awkward situations for men. I write about them. Bobbert. Danny Wallace here.
It's not funny.
Man, Peep Show have already done this joke and it's way better.
I'm gonna razz those fuckers.
Superheads, please leave a message.
That guy.
Aren't you a little douche?
Haha. Hee hee.
You know what'd be awesome?
It's a funny joke.
Gloves made out of bread.
It's a funny little
You eat
joke.
with your hands, then you eat your hands.
Don't invent bread gloves.
I'm doing it.
So
It's not funny.
Grace is throwing me a walk.
Celebration of Megcellence.
Did you just come up with that? That is really super.
What do you mean? Did you just come up with that? Like the most easiest pun in the world?
Well, you do love puns, man.
What does that even mean? I am very punny.
Punny, did you just come up with that by yourself?
That's actually hilarious. The level of joke that was going on there.
It's private.
How does she want to look like someone who got this promotion because I dated the boss?
Mate, like 30 seconds has passed and an awkward situation for man hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Then the show's lied to me.
You know what they should have done? You know, during these big boring scenes where they just say really unfunny jokes, every 30 seconds intercut it with the title sequence.
That should have been hilarious.
So we'd be excited again.
So you do the whole title sequence, though, the entire like 2-minute run of like, oh, situation for man.
face the fear.
Just jumps out the window.
It's gonna be another nude thing or something. There we go. Yeah. So
How'd you...
Yeah.
On that 70s show, she played Donna, and a lot of the jokes were about her boobs.
So they've just done the same thing again. Imagine that, like, the casting director is like, right, we need someone who's got boobs so we can make a joke about boobs.
But more interestingly, I want to know about the writer who sat there and went, oh, we've got a female character. How do we take her shirt off twice? For comedy reasons, you've got to do it a third time. I can't believe that's called the Queen's Legs. That's like such an old rubbish joke.
The plan. Here's the plan. We slightly poison Bob.
Right, can I stop you there?
Yes.
Right.
But that was funny. That was a bit funny. We slightly poison Bob and he goes, can I stop you there?
I didn't even hear that bit.
That was the only funny joke.
You gotta flesh these characters out. There could be questions.
Yeah, we do need to flesh these characters out, man.
Dude. Who'd have thought it?
That was just the character note left in the margins, and he said it.
And if I leave another message on Bob's phone for Ben, Bob will think I just misdialed him. This whole thing will be over before the party even starts.
I hate this comedian.
He's not funny, is he? They're definitely treating this like it's an episode of Seinfeld, like the episode's called The Voicemail, when they could just ignore it. They don't need to fix anything. They could just be adults and move on with their lives. Yay! Awkward situations! Awkward situations!
Awkward situation for man.
Bob's party. Any tips?
We could definitely make this Zoomer friendly by just cutting that title sequence in every like 30 seconds.
You're early.
No.
Someone is very, very early for your party that you're having later.
Wouldn't you just say, okay, I'll come back later? There we go. It's an awkward situation for man.
Bollocks.
Why did the audience laugh when he said bollocks?
Because British.
Oh.
Hello?
Ben? Is that you, Ben?
Danny.
This is like a really, really bad episode of Seinfeld, and that's all I can say about it.
Oh, bollocks again.
Ah, he did his
There we
catchphrase!
go. That's his catchphrase. It's not really about awkward situations for me.
Awkward situations for
He's
men.
British.
Sorry, man, I got distracted by the title. What were you saying?
I was saying, it's too muddled. It's not really about... It's more about him being British.
Yeah.
What a little hamburger.
I'm married.
There we go. There's an awkward situation for me.
That you need to know about.
If he was meant to be this, like, handsome dude who was potentially going to, like, turn his wife's head,
Yeah.
couldn't he have got someone with a better hairline? Because it's really distracting, man.
Yeah.
His head is so shiny.
She's being investigated by Sergeant Margent for extreme violence.
That's like, Crentist. Your dentist's name is Crentist?
Sounds a lot like dentist.
Maybe that's why he became a dentist.
It's me.
Has anyone in this show got a decent hairline? Man, what's going on?
It's an awkward situation for them, man.
They went to the Bald Society and just got, like, the first 5 people who showed up.
Oh, I've been exposing myself to my assistant.
I know. I don't mind.
I love that you don't mind.
I love that you don't mind you sexually assaulted.
Imagine if this was the other way round.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, I don't mind you exposing yourself to your assistant." When it said they can't convict you if you have a lease, we should change that to they can't convict you if you murder them.
That's actually brilliant. That's way better.
Mate, I can't believe we've watched 2 dreadful pilots in a row.
Yeah, I'm very sad. Very sad.
That was so unfunny.
I thought it'd be like funny to laugh at, but no. I feel like I need to sue them.
Everyone watching this video, you're now part of a class action lawsuit against Danny Wallace.
Oh my god.
What?
It was a book. It was a book.
What do you mean it was a book? It was a book he wrote.
Yeah, awkward situations for men. It's a...
One of the first pilots I covered was called Nice Girls Don't Get the Corner Office.
Yeah.
And that was based off a book about women in the workplace. And they did this is very similar to that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so the book is like quite literally loads of different embarrassing faux pas that happen, and he just, like anecdotes. So it's like they've tried to option, like in BoJack Horseman when they option the birthday dad, it's just a birthday card.
Yeah.
That's essentially what's happening here. It's just an anecdotal book. We follow a year from his life, and it's just different stories of like, he says the wrong thing about a friend's baby. He had his party gate crashed by a minor celebrity. How's that embarrassing? Discovers the pleasures of wearing pajamas. What the hell? Breaks all the rules, hides a pastry. Accidentally spits on someone. That's a bit trick shoe parlor. What is this?
Well, wherever it was, they didn't adapt it well.
No.
Because the jokes weren't funny.
No, because someone explained it. Every story is like 3 pages long. So he's took this and tried to write a show about it, but I'm like, add plot.
So they've just went, how can we Seinfeld this?
Yeah, how do we option this and turn it into a show? And like, no situations that are relatable happen then. Oh yeah, and also, in fact, we just noticed, like the friend me thing, the whole of the plot hinged on, he's gay. Because it's like, he's been ringing him.
Yeah.
He's upset. He's a gay stalker.
That's right. I didn't even pick up on that, yeah.
God, why is it all the men stuff going, he's gay? There's the joke.
Because you know what there is? That's an awkward situation for man.
For men.
For men.
I just felt the saturation go up in my life. Tree outside's blinding me with its greenness. It's that same colour of green from Food Fight, is it? That film.
Yeah.
The one you said, it made him nauseous.
It does that sick green colour.
Yeah. I can't believe most of the plot hinges on he's gay.
Right.
Again. And then with the woman, it was like, let's get her boobies out every 5 seconds.
Well, what else are you meant to do with a female character, man?
Yeah, that's like the Bechdel, the Bechdel test.
Yeah,
where
like, 2 women have to have a conversation now about a man. This failed.
Yeah, and we should have one called like the booby test or something. The cleavage test.
Yeah.
Did a woman successfully not be played for laughs because she took her top off? If that was a man, they'd think of something way more inventive.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't just go, he takes his pants off, gets his penis out.
Yeah.
Because imagine the tone of that now. It just opens up and he's just there with his willy out.
The female assistant walks in.
Oh, that's actually so.
He'd be fired.
Yeah. He'd be off.
But because it was a woman, it was just like, that's an awkward situation.
Awkward situations for men. I write about them.
Right. Wasn't that terrible? What were we meant to say about that? I am gonna keep this as a clip, so whenever we're dealing with an awkward situation involving men, in a future pilot we can just play that clip. But anyway, let's not mess around. This belongs in only one category, and that's the one at the very, very bottom. I'm gonna put it between Single White Millionaire and the Mr. Ed reboot. We have seen worse than this, but it was terrible. I definitely would not watch it again. Right, anyway, are there any other unaired pilots you want me to look at? If so, leave a comment and let me know which one you want me to talk about. And subscribe, help us get to 4K. Right, there you go, bye.